Academy overall is an amazing school from the teacher to the students. It's a place where kids can build their confidence and learn how to write, read, type, all of that good stuff. We learn our history here. We honor our ancestors, so we learn about who we are and where we come from, and I really enjoy this about this school. And like everybody's pretty much saying, it's a safe space, and we can always be able to feel like we can open up to our classmates and our teachers. So that's what I love.
I love the environment and that they promote not being afraid to ask for help.
Something positive about the Uhuru Academy is this is a safe space, and you can be able to say whatever you want to say without being embarrassed, just like how Imani said. I've been able to, sometimes I can be shy talking around people, but y'all have taught me not to be shy and everything. This is a very good school. The part that I love about this is when we do ancestor reverence and African history.
I think it's the greatest school I've ever went to because you teach me about my history, and at the other schools they never taught me one thing about my history. They just taught, the only black people they talked about at my other schools were Carter G. Woodson, Martin Luther King, and I think that's it. So you guys helped me learn my true history.
All right, y'all. Peace and power, everybody out there. My name is Baba Ojuwoke. I am the co-founder, along with my beautiful wife and Koyo Ojuwoke, of the Uhuru Academy, and you are currently tuned in to our annual global community Kwanzaa fundraiser. Get yourselves a black hand, you know what I'm saying, for being involved today. And we have several of our students that are watching right now via YouTube. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Sanique, how you doing? Peace to all of those Uhuru Academy scholars out there from throughout the country and all over the world who are watching right now, tuning in right now, as we celebrate our school, as we celebrate our children, as we celebrate Kwanzaa and celebrate our community, right? Before we do anything, of course, we have to honor our ancestors. But right before we do that, I just want to let everybody know to share this video. And the reason we're doing that is because we're launching our fundraiser. We're launching a $100,000 fundraiser that will go towards completing the greatest online learning platform on the planet, which is going to be uhuruacademy.org. And we're going to talk a lot about what we're building as far as the Uhuru Academy is concerned, our history, our vision, but most importantly, we're celebrating Kwanzaa and we're celebrating us. We're celebrating our culture. I'm sitting inside of UASC International Learning Center right now in Hopkins, South Carolina, our companion school, our partner school here in South Carolina. And I'm actually being visited today by one of the co-founders, Iyakiante Infinite. And we're going to talk about unity within the context of our families coming together to expand the Uhuru Academy and expand our mission, you know. And so it's an honor to be here, you know what I'm saying? But let's get started, as we always do in the Uhuru Academy, And that's by honoring our ancestors. Now, y'all, this is going to be an interactive activity each day. We're going to stream every day from 2 p.m. to 4 p.m. Eastern, but this is going to be interactive. We want the community to be a part of what we're doing, right? And that includes when we honor our ancestors, which we're about to do right now. We're going to pour libation into a plant, right? Into a plant and call out an ancestor. Now, you that are watching, you'll be able to put an ancestor in the chat that you would like us to honor. But I'm taking it one step further. I'm taking it even one step further. We have an interactive collaborative board, right? We have an interactive collaborative board, right? That once I share this link with you, you will be able to go to this collaborative board and put the name and even the picture of the person that you would like to honor, right? And I'm going to put the link in the chat right there. And then I'm also going to create a banner and I'm going to put that link on the banner as a banner as well. So those of you who want to copy it, right, you can go to this link right here. I know it's got a bunch of funny symbols on it, but I also put it in the chat. So if you want to go to the chat and honor your ancestors, start putting the names and pictures of our ancestors on that collaborative board, right? We'll share that board once we finish pouring libation. I'm going to step away just for 1 second. I'm going to grab the plant and grab some water so we can have a libation. And while I'm doing that, I'm going to play a short testimonial from our first international student, Storm, who spent 2 years with the Uhuru Academy. Now she's back in public school in England, but her mother and Storm thought that, you know what, it'd be a great thing to send a testimonial their way. And they sent us a testimonial about Storm's experience with the Uhuru Academy. So while you all are getting your ancestors together, let's listen to Storm.
My name is Storm, and I'm currently going to Uhuru Online Academy. I'm also living in London, England.
So, what are your favorite things about Uhuru?
Creative writing and 100% ancestor reference.
Why?
Because I love just the thought that, because in regular school, you don't really get to honor the people who came before you and the people who made you alive. So I just love to represent that and know, like, to show that that actually is a thing.
And why is creative writing one of your faves?
Because in the school I'm currently going to, they don't really let us creative write. Like, we can't write whatever we want to write about, and they don't have specific days where we get to do that. In Uhuru Academy, you get to write about, like, proverbs, and you get to write a story about it, and some days you also get to write whatever you want, and I love that because it lets me express all my creativity and creative ideas.
Okay, and so to be clear, I'm just making a little statement now. I'm her mother and I am not going on camera. Thank you. Because we found Uhuru through summer school, and Storm did summer school when we were still in England. We moved to Atlanta, Georgia, and she joined school full time. So she was there for perhaps 2 years. We're currently back in London for a little while. So initially she was still doing Uhuru full time, but we have a time difference of 5 hours. We are 5 hours ahead of the school. So it makes doing Uhuru on a full-time basis a little complicated. So we've switched to part-time at the moment. And so she goes to school, she goes to English school, and then she does Uhuru 2 or 3 afternoons a week, because the afternoon session ends up being from 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. in our time. So she's still getting the influence that I needed to get from Uhuru. Personally, having observed the difference in Storm going to school here prior to Uhuru and post, her school reports never reflected her intelligence. And I was always saying, I don't understand, because her work does not reflect the level of intellect that she has. And this is not me being a proud parent. quite frankly, I know my child's strengths and weaknesses, and none of them were being displayed. And now that she's gone back and she's at school, I see the difference because she's now one of the top in her class. They love her work ethic. They love the quality of her work. Um, I like her strength of character now. There's a confidence that she has that she didn't have before. We live in a predominantly European community, yeah. Um, and so before we started at Uhuru, Storm was really struggling with identity. Um, Post Uhuru, it is not an issue. She's very confident in her skin and in who she is and in where she comes from and in the greatness from where she comes from, because all that they're taught in the English curriculum, if anything, is about the enslavement of Africans and some of the civil rights from America. So it's all traumatic black history, nothing positive. So for me, Uhuru, oh, I love Uhuru, and I wish that at the moment she could do it full time. When we return to the States, she will go back to full time. Is there anything else you would like to say, my darling?
I would definitely like to say that before I leave and we end this short video that we have, I wanted just to say that you guys boosted my confidence so much, and I'm so grateful for you guys. Thank you.
Oh, a beautiful testimony from Storm and her mother, Mandisa, in England. It's definitely a joy having Storm as a part of our online program. And it's so encouraging and uplifting, to hear her and her mother express happiness and satisfaction with her experience with Uhuru Academy Online. There's a lot of stigma about learning online. So we're here today to let you all know and hear straight from the people who are engaged in our school what that experience is like. And so that was powerful. But this is what we're going to do. This right now, we're going to honor our ancestors who we invite to be with us and guide us from their plane of awareness so we can be about the things that we're about and say the things that we are about to say. As African people, we recognize we're only here because our ancestors were here. So who are we to begin any endeavor without honoring them first? I say. And as we do that, I have a plant here that really that's going to appreciate you all, right? And let's start in our comments. Who would y'all like to honor? I would start off right now. I would like to honor Marcus Mosiah Garvey. Ashe. And you can put your ashes in the chat, right? You can definitely put your ashes in the chat. All right. Who would you all like to honor? Who would you all like to honor? Thank you for those ashes. Thank you for those ashes. And I'm looking at our beautiful, beautiful Nearpod, right? I'm looking at our beautiful Nearpod, and let me show y'all what I'm looking at so y'all can see. Let me show y'all what I'm looking at so you all can see. Right, what we have going on the Nearpod right now. All right, I see Maya Angelou. Ashe. I see Malcolm X and Nat Turner. Ashe. I see Nelson Mandela and Winnie Mandela. Ashe. I see Afeni Shakur and Fred Hampton. Ashe. There's Coretta Scott King. Ashe. We see Frederick Douglass. Ashe. And these are Uhuru Academy students and teachers sharing these beautiful ancestors. For those of you who are watching, I get to see this every morning. I get to see our children honor our legacy every single morning, right? There's Dr. King again. There's Dr. Francis Cress Welsing. Ashe. I also like to honor Betty Shabazz. Ashe. Oh, the great Mahalia Jackson. Ashe. I say, and again, the link is in the chat if you'd like to join the near pod. Yes, Norley and Nana would like to honor their almost born sibling. I say, and Nana and Norley both coming to us from Accra, Ghana today. All right, Ella Baker, I say. Alma, also in Ghana, would like to honor Tupac Shakur. I say. All right. I also have Dr. Amos Wilson. I say. I see Fannie Lou Hamer. I say. Aaliyah. I say. Washington Sims. I say. All right. But you know what? I would also like to honor my mother, Alice Baker. I say. What's up, Mama and Koyo?
What's up?
Who'd you like to honor?
I would like to honor Henry Thomas Searles.
Henry Thomas Searles. I say. Oh, there's Whitney Houston, Kwame Nkrumah, Sam Cooke. There's Pele. There's Nat Turner again. Another Tupac. Oh, that's what I'm talking about. There's Ya Asante Wa, Fela Kuti. I say. All right, Imhotep. I say. All right, good stuff. I'd also like to honor Booker T. Washington. I say. All right. Fannie Lou, she can get two. Fannie Lou Hamer. I say. All right. Y'all, at this time, we're going to honor all those I have not named, but I certainly have not forgotten. I say. All right. Great job. That's what I'm talking about, y'all. Look at that ancestor wall, right? And for those of you who are watching, right, look at the enthusiasm with which our children participate, the awareness that they show, the awareness that they're showing, in knowing their ancestors, knowing our ancestors, honoring our common heritage. Y'all, we start every day like that at Uhuru Academy Online. And when you support us, you are supporting that, right? You are supporting the knowledge. You're supporting the enthusiasm. You're supporting the pride. So you can see rolling across the screen at the bottom where you have the opportunity to become an Uhuru Academy patron at patreon.com/Uhuru Academy. Set it up and give a monthly donation to Uhuru Academy Online. Help us expand this program so we can help and continue to help our community. Great job, everybody. Great job. All right. I'd like to introduce somebody right now in here with me. And she is the co-founder of the Uhuru Academy, right? And you all know her as Mama Nkoyo.
Peace, Habarigani family.
Mama Nkoyo in the house,
yes.
Everybody. You know what I'm saying? And babe, the fam is on.
That is what's up.
The fam is on. Our students are here. They're participating.
Peace, Unique.
The stream is running. Facebook is tripping for some reason, but we ain't worried about that. You know what I'm saying? The YouTube stream is running just fine. And so we are excited about that. And y'all, we talking about our school today. We uplifting our school today. And I like what Sanique just put in the chat because this is Kwanzaa. So the question is, Habarigani. Now, during Kwanzaa, each day we greet each other with Habarigani, which is Swahili for what's the news? What's the news? What's going on? What's the news, right? And you answer, right, with the principle or the Nguzo Saba of that day, right? You answer with the Nguzo Saba of that day. And so since today is the first day of Kwanzaa, somebody put the first Nguzo Saba in the chat, all right? Somebody did too, didn't they? Right. Look at Black Pixel. Look at my son, Tajiri in the house. Umoja, right? So if when you greet someone today, or someone greets you and they say Habarigani, your response is Umoja.
Umoja.
So Abarigani,
Umoja.
Umoja. And what does Umoja mean? Right? What does
What does it
Umoja
mean?
mean?
Somebody tell us what it means. What does Umoja
What does
mean?
Umoja mean? Right? Put it in the chat. What does Umoja, the first principle of Kwanzaa, what does that mean? Right? There it is right there. First, put it in there. Boom. I don't know. I think this is Shavana or Shemai. That might be Shemai right there. You know, yes, Cosmic Maestro.
Yes.
Unity, y'all.
Unity.
Umoja means unity. We must strive to maintain unity in our family, community, nation, and race. Right? Yeah, there is no Uhuru Academy without unity.
At all.
There is no Uhuru Academy without unity, starting first with the unification of me and Mama and Koyo. You know, the Uhuru Academy is a family business.
Yes.
Right? And as husband and wife, we had to show unity in order to make this happen. We had to show unity in order to found the school. It took both of us to get the Uhuru Academy off the ground. You know what I'm saying? And that means we had to be willing to listen to one another. We have to be willing to work with one another. Right? It's not always easy, is it?
No. I mean, as with any relationships, it's not going to be easy. But it's all about, if you have a unified mission, a unified goal, then we can work it all out.
That's right. And here we are, founded in 2010, about to go into our 14th year. We're in the midst of our 13th year as the Uhuru Academy, you know, and without Umoja, it wouldn't be possible. Right? And not just being united as a family, we have to unite with our community.
That's right.
It takes the community in order to make it happen as well. Remember, to strive and maintain unity in the family, community, nation, and race. The Uhuru Academy is an example of Black unity, and all of you are a part of that, right? All of you are a part of that, and we couldn't be prouder to be walking this walk. You know what I'm saying? And so great job to each and every one of you for walking this walk. I see Mama Alexis Harris, who we have. She's in the studio. We're gonna bring on the team. We're gonna bring on the team here shortly. But we're about to get interactive again, right? We're about to get interactive again, and I have to go find something. And as I find it, let's see here.
I got on my Kwanzaa.
What you got? What you rocking?
Yeah, my Kwanzaa sweatshirt that I got from Mama Aisha, that's here in Columbia, with her group, her family, Naya's Purpose.
Okay.
They do sell some. They sell good stuff.
Okay.
So I got this sweatshirt. They sell t-shirts, sweatshirts, and it's representing the purpose of the community, purpose of a family, purpose of her daughter, Nia's purpose. At night is Nia's purpose.
And while we're on that, if you have a Black-owned business, put it in the chat.
That's right.
If there are any entrepreneurs out there, Black entrepreneurs out there, put it in the chat. All right, put it in the chat because we wanna support you, right? That's us showing unity, right? So we want to support you. Make sure you're letting us know, because everybody that's supporting the Uhuru Academy support Black-owned businesses. All right, and we want to share. We don't want to keep everybody to ourselves.
Absolutely
right?
not.
Now, one of the things we're gonna do each day, right, is we're gonna have an African proverb, and we're gonna give the community the opportunity to say or express what that proverb means to them, right?
Yes,
what that proverb means to them. Now, today's proverb is, a tree without roots cannot stand. I'm going to say that again. A tree without roots cannot stand. Right? A tree, what does that mean to y'all? A tree without roots cannot stand, right? And to break that proverb down a little bit for us, our youngest daughter, also an Uhuru Academy scholar, Usawa, she put together a puppet presentation, an animated presentation, breaking down what that proverb means to her. And I want to share that with everybody right quick.
Okay.
And then maybe we'll bring Mama Alexis in to hang out with us.
Why not?
You know what I'm saying? Let's do this.
Mama Alexis.
Today, I want to share a cool saying my Baba taught me. A tree without roots cannot stand. Imagine a big tree with leaves and fruits. That tree is like us. We have things we're good at, things we like, But guess what? A tree needs roots to stand up. Roots are like invisible helpers that make the tree strong. We have roots too. Our family and our history are our roots. They make us strong and special. So just like a tree, we can be strong without our roots. Let's be proud of where we come from. Thanks for listening.
She's so cute.
And she's gone.
She's gone.
All right, and she's gone.
So
right,
cute.
Right. A tree without roots cannot stand, y'all. If we don't know where we come from, we can't stand. How can we move? How can we make things happen? How can we bring about solutions if we don't even know our history? Right.
Wow, we got our students telling us the meaning of for them.
Yeah. I see that. I see.
Yeah.
You got Shema saying that means that without wisdom and knowledge, you'll be lost in the world. I like that. I like that.
All the way from Ghana.
Right. And Norley. And Accra, if you don't know where you come from, then how will you move forward? You know what I'm saying? Excellent. But guess what, y'all? And Washington Sanika has one too. We need to know where we come from in order to move forward. I'm loving that. But y'all, just like when we were at school, just like in school, we got an earpod.
Come on now.
Right, we got a Nearpod. We have another Nearpod. And this one is an open-ended question that's going to give you the opportunity to share what today's proverb means to you. All right. What today's proverb means to you. Okay. And so I want you to go into that Nearpod, right? Go into that Nearpod. And I want you to write what this proverb means to you. And I'll put the banner up, right? I'll put the link up right there. All right.
Join us.
All right. And join in and participate. The community out there, right? The community out there. Today's proverb, a tree without roots cannot stand, right? And each day we're going to have a different African proverb, some more African wisdom for us to put on display and discuss, right? Right. As a community. And let me write it right here. Went a little backwards there. Tree without roots cannot stand. That is today's proverb, y'all. That is today's proverb.
Yes.
A tree without roots cannot stand. And there is a Nearpod. I'm very interested to see what the community thinks. As matter of fact, I'm going to bring in Mama Alexis. Let me see if she's ready. Let's see. I'm going to bring in Mama, add her to the stage. Right.
Hey, Mama Alexis.
Let me see. Let me make sure. Let me unmute you. I think your mic is muted. There we go. Hold on.
Okay. I'm unmuted now. How y'all doing? Peace.
Sabarigani.
Umoja.
All right. That's what I'm talking about. Right. So, peace family. This is Mama Alexis Harris. Not only are you an Uhuru Academy parent, but you are our lead instructor in our Msingi 1 classroom. That's our third through fourth grade. Yes. And you are doing a fantastic job.
Yes, she is.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Yeah, fantastic job. Mama Alexis, today's proverb, a tree without roots cannot stand. When you hear that, how does that resonate with you?
Well, what I do is the first thing that popped in my head was the Black family, the tree being the family and the fruit being the children. Yes. And the roots being our community and good examples to pull from on how to keep our family strong, how to support our fruit and our seeds to grow into more trees and continue to build and grow our community.
Hey, I say the Black family, that's so important. That is so important. And parents out there, make sure that number one, you learn for yourself, but that we're teaching our children who we come from. right? Our family lineage, our family tree. We did a great family tree project this semester.
Yes.
At the Uhuru Academy online, and I thought it went really good.
Yes, I think so.
Yeah,
it was beautiful.
I think it was beautiful, and we even infused with our ancestors ball. We even encourage students to come as their personal ancestors.
Right.
They can come as one of our collective heroes and sheroes like Malcolm X or Amy Jacques Garvey, but you can also come as Big Mama too.
That's right.
Right. And I just think that's a powerful way for students to be reminded about who they are and take pride in who they are.
Like Mama say, our elders are our libraries. They're our resources.
Those are our libraries. They're our resources. And to cut our children off from their lineage is really to cut off a resource.
Right.
That's there. So we have to make sure that we do that, because a tree without roots
cannot stand.
That's you know what I'm saying? I wonder if anybody backstage, any students backstage would like to come on and say and talk about what this proverb means to them. I see Shemai back there. I see Sanaya's back there, but I don't know if they're ready. The camera's not on, which the camera have to be on. But put in the comments if anybody that's in the backstage area would like to come forward and talk about this proverb: a tree without roots cannot stand.
Right? I had a good one.
Okay. Let me see.
Nana, Ghanaian students.
Yeah, okay. Norley, never betray your family. Nana, that's what I'm talking about, Nana. Never betray. A tree without roots cannot stand. So man, that's something to think about. And these are conversations that we have in class.
Yes.
Talking about being respectful to your family, not taking your family for granted. You understand what I'm saying? Like, none of our families are perfect. We all have issues that go on. We're human beings, but at the same time, don't forget your family. Don't take your family for granted. Be appreciative of your parents. Be appreciative of those that sow into you. What do you think, Mama?
Absolutely. I love that. The proverb just tells me that you cannot grow, you cannot move forward, you cannot produce good fruit continually without your roots, without good roots. So stay tied into your history, stay tied into your culture, your family, and to yourself. So a good tree, a tree without roots cannot stand. You can't stand. There's a saying that always says we stand on the shoulders of our ancestors. That's real. We always connected to our ancestors through the things that we do, through our roots, through our family and our history and our culture. So,
I say it. And for those of you who are watching on YouTube, some of our students are watching on YouTube would like to come backstage. I just put the link in the chat. Hit that link. If you're on YouTube, I can't bring you on the stream. Right. But if you hit that link I just put in the chat, I can bring you on the stream, right? So hit that link that I just I put in the chat, copy and paste that, go backstage, and then we'll bring you on the stream, right? In the meantime,
he would like to come on.
If I say in the meantime, but no, it's all good. It's all good. Let's see. Okay, Shemai, you ready? Let's bring Shemai up. Let's add Shemai to the stage. All right. And
Cosmic Maestro, living in the universes.
Unmute yourself.
You ready, Shemai?
Hi, Bob.
Abarigani. I think he's getting it. He has some background.
To everybody to
has some background
turn their stuff down.
Umoja.
Umoja. What's going on? Okay, Shemai, first, tell us your name, your age, and where you're from.
My name is Shemai Israel. I am 14 and I'm from Chicago, Illinois.
All right. And Shemai, we call him the Cosmic Maestro.
Yeah.
We call him the Cosmic Maestro. I'm talking about a young genius, a young creative genius, Shemai. Thank you for coming on. Shemai, today's proverb: a tree without roots cannot stand. What does that mean to you?
That means to cooperate, and then everything will run smoothly.
Right.
I like that. Say to cooperate and everything will run smoothly. And when you say cooperate, are you talking about like with your family, or what do you mean? Expound on that a little bit for me. Young soul.
I just mean in general, like instead of fighting or like complaining about certain things to come up with a solution.
I say, I love that. I love that. I love that. And a lot of solutions to our issues can be found in studying the wisdom of our ancestors. You know what I'm saying? So, Shema, thank you. Thank you for that. Thank you for that. All right. All right. All right. Good job. I'm going to send you black stage. All right. I'm going to send you black stage, but I'm going to bring you back up in a little bit. Okay.
Peace, Shemai. Stay tuned.
All right.
Ashe.
Ashe. All right. Our babies know about that Ashe, don't
Yes,
they?
yes.
All right.
Yes.
Y'all want to go to Africa right quick? This is a global community Kwanzaa celebration.
This is what it's
right?
about.
This is a global community Kwanzaa celebration. So why don't we go to Accra, Ghana? And who is this? Is this Norley and Nana? Let me see.
Gotta unmute yourself.
Unmute yourself. You are on.
Yes.
Screen.
Hello.
Oh.
Hello.
Please. Oh, wait a minute. Abarigani.
Umoja.
That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Right. Hey, there they are. Peace. All right, now it's evening time with y'all. Yeah. It's actually nighttime in Accra.
It's like 7:35. We just ordered food and we were like,
okay,
when is this stream? I'm like, it's in like 10 minutes, and if we didn't look at the time, we would have actually been late.
We're glad y'all looked at the time. You know what I'm saying, and that you're here, y'all. Let's get to it. Today's proverb: a tree without roots cannot stand. What does that mean to y'all?
I think there's lag. Yes.
What does a tree without roots cannot stand? Yes.
Yeah. So Nana, would you like to start on what it means to you?
Okay, so what it means to me is we should always stay together. We should always be powerful. We should always fight our weaknesses, and if we are in a great community, we can be stronger and better.
And this is brother and sister, guys. Yeah. Brother and sister. Norley, what is a tree without roots cannot stand you?
I think basically because you can really learn from your mistakes. So let's say something happens, you pick on a rock and you realize that, oh, this rock was here. And the next time you're gonna look your past and check for that rock. You know about your past, you'll be making like at least 50% less mistakes than you would be now, because you know what your ancestors have done, so you know what to do now. And with that, your grandchildren are going to learn from your stuff, and they're gonna know what to do now. So everything is just a learning process, and as the generations go, every generation learns something new. The education and history broadens as we go. Time time flies, and next thing you know, you have great grandchildren, and they will be learning so much from your parents. It's going to be a very long history. So yeah, I think like you can't be a tree without roots. You can't be a child without roots. It's just not a stable way of living.
I say.
Oh, and I didn't even have y'all introduce
you. Don't have roots, you're gonna.
Okay, I didn't even have y'all introduce yourselves. If you could give us, each one of you, your name, your age, and where you're from. Go for it.
Oh, well, my name is Ghana, and I still live in Ghana, of course.
And my name is Nana. I'm an 11-year-old, and I'm in Accra, Ghana. That's like
That's not.
That is Nana. Nana keeps us cracking up every day.
Yes.
Every day. It really ain't too shabby. Yes, they keep us cracking up every day. We are so honored to have y'all as a part of our family. And so thank you for coming in and sharing about the proverb, a tree without roots cannot stand. I'm going to go ahead and put you all backstage.
Peace.
Right. Right. Good deal. Mama Alexis, let's go look and see what type of responses we had on the near. Let's see. Okay. We have a few responses here. Let's go ahead and share. Let's go ahead and share our screen if I can find it. Okay, here we go. All right. And okay, I got to stop the screen share. Then I have to start the screen share. And this one right here. Boom.
All
right. What does the African proverb, a tree without roots cannot stand, mean to you? Right. And so got Abara Emmanuel says the importance of knowing one's history, culture, and heritage. Just as a tree relies on its roots for stability, individuals and communities are seen as needing a connection to their origins for strength and resilience. Excellent answer. Right. Let's see. Then Shazah Israel. What this means to me is that when we get together, we can be better than we used to be.
I
love that. Powerful. And then Sanique says, family means everything. And the roots is the educators that tomb the learning from the tree, which is the elders, right? So think we use fancy words. I have to look that up. You know what I'm saying? But I love that. I love the use of metaphors, right? I love that. You know, the roots are the educators, and then the elders are the branches. I love that, right? I love that. Excellent job, y'all. Excellent job. Oh man, I knew they was just gonna come on here and just make us super proud.
That is what's up.
All right, good stuff, y'all. Good stuff.
And Sanaya is high school students, which are Hakima. We call them Hakima.
Who, Sanaya?
That's why I thought that was that was Sanaya.
That was
Sanaya.
Sanaya is Msingi, right?
Yeah, she's our fourth grade. Yes, my apologies.
Right, and a great comment.
A tree without roots cannot stand means that if you think you can still do stuff by yourself, you will still need at least one more hand. That's a
right. She created a proverb with that. She created a proverb with that one. Y'all, we discuss this type of wisdom every day doing creative writing. After we honor our ancestors, then we exercise. After we exercise, we go into creative writing, and that's where we cover African proverbs, and we talk about that wisdom, and they get the opportunity to not only write what the proverb means to them, but also to create a story with the proverb as a moral of the story. So we get to see this type of expression on a daily basis, right? On a daily basis. And we're here today because we want to expand those efforts, all right? We're here today because with your help, we can expand our platform. We need more teachers, okay?
Yes.
We need to be able to pay the teachers we have an adequate salary. Right. We're building a new learning platform called UhuruAcademy.org that will not only house our online private school, but it'll also house our adult education Operation Reconnect program. And it will also house the newly formed Uhuru University, which will be a course building option where even you could come in and build a course either for free or for pay. But we're also partnering with industries, the construction industries, the cybersecurity industry, and others that are coming in, and they want to sponsor courses that'll help build their workforce for the future. So you'll have classes on there where you can get certified in cybersecurity, certified as a drone pilot, certified in distribution and the supply chain economics. I mean, we are building something that is powerful. The plan is laid. The team, the players are in place. Only thing missing is you.
Ashe.
Only thing missing is your monthly contribution. Only thing missing is your business sponsorship. And did I mention that we are a licensed 501c3 nonprofit? So everything you give to the Uhuru Academy is a write-off, right? Is a tax write-off, okay? So no excuses, y'all. We say that we want solutions. Here is a solution. Right? Here is a solution that you can get engaged in. Become a monthly Patreon. It's down there at the bottom of the page. All right. To go to patreon.com/Uhuru Academy, set up those auto debits. Or if you just want to make that one time, because this is a $100,000 fundraiser that we're launching today. So if you just want to go on and say, man, y'all gonna have to raise that price. I'm gonna give $100,000 right now. Woo! Right? See if Cash App will take it. Let's go on to the $ Uhuru Academy and see if Cash App take a six-figure donation. Or you can pause the video, take your phone, and you can actually scan the QR code in the upper right-hand corner of this video right now. You can scan that QR code and make a donation to the Uhuru Academy. As you donate, we will definitely acknowledge it here on the program, or we'll keep it secret. It's all good. We may have an anonymous $100,000 donor out there trying to make some things happen. We will protect your privacy. Ooh. But hey, support African-centered, empowerment-based education. Support the Uhuru Academy. Ashe.
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 All right, y'all. We're going to take a quick break, right? We're going to take a quick break to give people time to scan and people time to donate and that sort of thing. And we're going to play a video that was created by our students at the Uhuru Academy, South Carolina International Learning Center. UASC International Learning Center is something we actually worked on last year, but they did so good. It's a Kwanzaa tradition. I have to play it again. It's a Kwanzaa song or Kwanzaa presentation by UASC International. They're going to break down what every principle of Kwanzaa means. All right, so let's do that.
Stay tuned, everyone.
Umoja, unity. Umoja, unity.
We strive for unity in our community, family, nation, and land.
The cold part got to build it two more. You know, the breakthrough is trying to start Orion, right? There was one time called Orion's Belt. His son built his pyramid right under the outside, and his grandson built one right under the third. So all three of the pyramids are lined up perfect with Orion's
Kujichagulia, self-determination. Kujichagulia, self-determination. Kujichagulia, self-determination.
Name ourselves, create for ourselves, and speak for ourselves.
Ujima, collective work and responsibility. Ujima, collective work and responsibility. Ujima, collective work and responsibility. Ujima, collective work and responsibility.
To build and maintain our community together, and make our brothers and sisters' problems our problems, and to solve them together.
They had knowledge. This ain't spooky, y'all. They had knowledge of math and science. They had advanced knowledge of astronomy. They practiced STEM, science, technology, engineering, and math on a level no one else has ever seen. So when we expose you to STEM, when we expose you to science, technology, engineering, and math, know that that's already coded in your DNA. Because what you're going to learn is
Ujamaa, cooperative economics. Ujamaa, cooperative economics.
To build and maintain our own stores, shops, and other businesses, and to profit from them together.
Nia, purpose. Nia, purpose.
Nia, purpose.
To make our home the building and development of our community, and to restore our people to their traditional greatness.
Kuumba, creativity. Kuumba, creativity.
Do always as much as we can, in the way we can, in order to leave our community more beautiful and beneficial than we inherited.
They was wearing her like a queen. They was wearing her like Xander, RJ, they had cornrows like a mirror, and they had puff ball afro cuff. You know what I'm saying? Like Mariah, and cornrows like y'all, natural like y'all. This is how their hair look.
Imani, faith. To believe with all our heart in our people, our parents, our teachers, our leaders, in the righteousness and victory of our struggle.
With the beads and all that, they were doing that here. How crazy is it that we don't know? We don't even know. They trying to hide our history from us. We don't even know about these people, but we dress like them. We do our hair like them. How do we do that? What's the name of the longest river in the world? How long is it? What? How long is it? 4,000. What's the richest name of the Nile River? What direction does it flow? I say, shout out to UASC International and the whole staff and team here in Hopkins, South Carolina. Shout out to our students here at UASC International. I have the honor of teaching African history here at the school, and it's a lot of fun. They do a great job, and just more proof that our children want our story. Right? Our children want our story. And who is that creeping up behind you, Mama Alexis? Is that Alandis?
That's my student.
Alandis has a very special presentation that we're going to show on Kuumba Day.
Yes,
you know, because she is an artist, fantastic artist, you know, and I just can't, I'm looking forward to sharing her art on Kuumba Day. So, you know, what's up, Alandis? How you feeling?
Good.
All right, it's good
I'm
to see
kind of sick right now because it's cold, but you're
Oh,
gonna be okay. Take some healing on you. You'll be just fine.
That's right, right.
And you will be fine.
Remember, a tree without roots cannot stand. Lean on your roots so you can stand. Lean on your roots. There you go. You're doing it right now. That's
I'm
how
trying
you
to
do
be
better.
Your classmates are saying, "What's up, Alandis?"
Look,
Oh, don't put it in the chat. Are you saying
you get messages. All right. You're getting messages. All right. So yes. And shout out to one of our great supporters, Gail. She has her own YouTube channel, Gail at Night. And she is definitely using her platform to help promote our work and what we do. And so special shout out to Gail. And if you are on YouTube, y'all go to Gail at Night. Adults, go to Gail at Night. And I mean, it's youth friendly, but it's for adults. Go to Gail at Night and definitely subscribe. Great information, yes. Especially in regards to fighting trafficking and safety in our community. So definitely you want to check out Gail at Night. And, you know, today is all about Umoja, all about community. I want to take a little time to talk about what the Uhuru Academy is all about. I wanted to, and tomorrow we're going to introduce the team during self-determination. We're going to introduce not only all our online instructors, but some of our community partners as well. There are people who also work behind the scenes with the Uhuru Academy to make this thing possible, right? And so I was thinking about doing like a brief history of the Uhuru Academy, you know, where we come from and how Umoja, or unity, has played a pivotal role in getting us to where we are today. You know what I'm saying? But I don't just want to bore y'all, right, with me just yapping on, because everybody know that I can talk. That is not a mystery to anyone.
To no one.
All right, right. But we're gonna put some. I'm gonna do some talking, but I'm gonna do a visual. Thank you. I'm gonna do a visual with it. I'm gonna do a visual with it, and so it's gonna be like a pictorial kind of explanation of who we are and where we come from. Okay. All right. And I'm just getting to you know, I'm always fine tuning something.
So go back with us. Take this journey with us, and you might see some familiar faces. Hopefully some of our our former students are on, they can see themselves
Right.
and enjoy
Right.
and see how we've moved along. And this has all been with our community help as well. So this is showing the unity. The community came together to help build this institution.
Right. And to all my former students who are like adults now, if you see a picture of you in here and your hair wasn't right, and your clothes wasn't right, and all that kind of stuff, I am not responsible for that. You are adorable to me, okay? You are adorable to me, you know, and love me anyway,
That's
okay?
right.
Love me anyway, y'all. Y'all, the Uhuru Academy was originally founded in 2010 officially. You know what I'm saying? And it was born out of a desire to do more than just a program, to do more than just put a Band-Aid on a bullet wound. It was born as a desire to build a solution, to build an education solution and entrench it in our community for years to come. But of course, we didn't start out with any funding. We didn't start out with any, all we had, right? All we had was a belief in what we were doing and a belief in a vision.
Yes.
We knew where we were going.
Yes.
And a belief in Black unity.
That's right.
Because if we didn't believe in unity, we wouldn't have started.
Right.
We couldn't lure the children you see on that picture. They wasn't there because they got in trouble and they had to come. We wasn't an alternative school.
No.
The Boys and Girls Club didn't bring them.
No.
Right? Their parents wasn't punishing them or anything like that. We weren't a part of the system or anything like that. The children you see here are children who are here because we reached out to their parents or their parents reached out to us, and we forged a trust. And we united in order to provide their children with a powerful education as a unit.
Right.
That's Black unity. So when this picture you're looking at right now is a picture of Black unity, not just the children in their learning, but this is the Uhuru Academy partnering with our first group of parents to bring children into our school. And you have to remember, African-centered education in Fort Worth, Texas, where I come from, it's not prevalent.
No.
It's not prevalent. That required us being able to explain it. That required parents trusting, listening, and being able to trust it. Right. And so this is part of that result. This is the result. And we're not in a big fancy classroom.
No.
Right. Unity does not require unity is not I'll help you when you're big.
Right.
Unity is not, I'll join when y'all have $1 million, or I'll join when y'all have this. No, unity, this type of unity, this is that build it from the ground up kind of unity.
That's
right. And we want to teach our children this type of unity because when they start their own businesses, when they go into ownership, we want them to have that mentality. We can build this from what? From the ground up. That's right. We don't have to wait till we get $1 million before we do something powerful, right? And so the roots of the Uhuru Academy, though, y'all, was founded over 30 years ago. When I discovered my love of teaching in a community called Butler Housing, right? We call it Mo Better Butler. Right. And that's where I discovered my love of teaching way back when I was 18 years old. Now, this picture, I'm not 18. This is a modern day. Right. It's kind of mine. Ain't all the way gray yet on this picture. It's a few years ago. Right. But that beautiful mural you see behind me, right, is a mural that was painted in 1992. All right. This mural was painted on the community room inside of the so-called projects, inside of Butler Housing. And the mural depicted children that were in the Rites of Passage program that I taught in along with my Jagna brother, Baba Ricky Clark. Right. And the silhouettes are silhouettes of actual students that we had back in that day. Right. And this is where I discovered not only my love of teaching, it's also where I discovered the effectiveness of African-centered education, because these children were coming up in an area ravaged by drugs. There was gang banging, police brutality, police terrorism, generational poverty. And we watched as we fed them our culture and fed them a pride in self. Baba Clark taught me a way to teach that was affirming, right? And we literally watched them transform their mentality, and it became a shield that shielded many of them from the distractions that was going on around them. Y'all, I'm still in touch with several of these young people today. Well, they older people now.
You say several, it's
yeah,
a whole lot.
It's a whole lot. It is. It's a whole lot. We're in touch. And I'm talking about people who turn their life around. Right. And I'm going to be playing a video on Nia Day, right, of an interview of some of our original Butler students from the early 90s, and to talk about how it impacted them and where they are today. You know, so I'm looking forward to that as well. But this is where the roots of the Uhuru Academy was founded. So when people say, where did you get your education from? I got it from there.
Come on.
I learned how to teach in an area where most people wasn't even willing to go. Y'all, the city bus wouldn't even go there. So I'm just letting y'all know, the city bus wouldn't go in this neighborhood. But I went into this neighborhood, and this is where I learned how to teach, right? So that community outreach is very important. It's a big part of what we do at the Uhuru Academy. And every community we live in, we want to walk that community. We want to let people know that we are there. We want to offer our story to our children. So any aspiring teachers out there, I'm talking about even if you're going into the school system, I feel like every teacher should be required to go into the community of the students that they teach and offer something. That's how I feel. I think that should be a part of it. If you can't walk down through the neighborhood and do this, then you don't need a certification.
And you see all the babies are gathered. You see, they would love the symbolism that we would be wearing with the necklaces, the what's on your shirt. What does those colors mean? We got our pamphlets, we got our propaganda. You know, I just felt like, you know, I'm just gonna say I felt like I was Black Panthers of the, you know, the century. You know, it felt great.
It felt great, right? And so this is a big part of what we do. All right. So, you know, and so Uhuru Academy, it was truly a grassroots effort, right? Now we began, before we launched our school, we started with hosting Uhuru camps, right? And again, we talked about unity. This is another example of unity. In our community back home, there's a Black-owned bookstore called the Doc Bookshop, right? And we reached out to the Doc Bookshop, right? And basically it's kind of like when you're unifying with someone, it's good if you can identify needs on both sides.
Yes.
During this time, Black bookstores were in danger, right? And the Doc Bookshop was kind of looking for more people in the community that want to get involved, that would bring people into the store. We were looking for a place to host our camps because we didn't have a building.
That's right.
Right. And so they offered up the building, and in exchange, we hosted our camps there and employed parents and everyone connected to us to shop at the store.
Right.
Thus, the Uhuru camps were born. Y'all, without these Uhuru camps, there would be no Uhuru Academy. The camps would last 1 to 2 weeks. We'll do tutoring, arts and crafts, teach Black history, right? And a lot of these students would end up coming
to the school,
into the school.
Kanaya, the one that's on that with the hat, she was the one who really kind of pushed us to go ahead and make it a Uhuru Academy, because she would tell her parents, "I'm ready to go to school. I need to go to school."
She wouldn't call it camp. No. She would call it school, and that kind of pushed us. That was motivated. Say, man, you know what? Let's start a school, right? And the young brother, handsome young brother in the red shirt over there, that's her big brother, Rahmani. He ended up enrolling as a 3rd grader, and he was actually the first person to go from 3rd grade through 12th grade and graduate from the Uhuru Academy. He's actually Uhuru Academy's first full-time student here, and that was born out of the Uhuru camps, out of that unity that we forged with the community. Right. All right, so let's go here. Right, let's go. And of course, you bring them in, you gotta feed them. And again, if it wasn't for the community volunteers, people volunteered and donated the lunches, shared like you had churches who had free lunch programs. They ain't had no children to feed, so we would take our children to the church that had the free lunch and eat the lunch. Right. And so again, community-based unity, right? If it wasn't for this type of unity, we wouldn't be here. People ask, how y'all here after 14 years? The Black community. That's right. That's why we're here. How did y'all pull it off without a grant? The Black community. A little Black unity goes a long way. Right?
Gosh,
It
yes.
goes a long way. I just love this picture. That's why I put it there. You know what I'm saying? Because the cool thing is we were bringing children together from different communities.
That's right.
Black children together that were Christians, that were Muslims, that were Hebrew. We got a couple new Wabians come through. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
We had children from Black middle class families, children from Black working class family, and they all breaking bread together, and they're learning about each other's culture.
Right.
Without the fear that many adults have.
Right.
And this is a key concept with Uhuru Academy. We consider ourselves what we call Pan-African Universalists. That means that we are African-centered in our scope, but we're universalists in the sense we focus more on what we have in common than what's different. Right. And we want to teach our children that skill. So when they grow up and they have to do something that benefits them all, they won't allow differences that don't impact their situation to keep them from working together. Right. And so this is where that philosophy was formed. I would have Muslims sometimes come in and say, is this a Muslim program? No, it's for Black people.
Right.
Christian, it's Christian. That's for Black people.
For Black people.
I had Pan-African people, red, black, and green. Oh man, I heard you got Christian, Muslim. Like, yeah, they Africans too. They Black too. Right. You know, come see. It ain't gonna work if you bring all them people together. Guess what? We here 14 years later. It worked.
And it's still working.
And it's still working. You know what I'm saying? And it continues to work. And over the years, you know, we've had students to come, students to go, you know, but everyone who's coming to the Uhuru Academy and moved on, whether it's through graduation or transferring, guess what? They learned something.
That's right.
They picked up something and they took something with them where they went. The sister with the yellow flower is a professional photographer now. That's Ebony Thompson, who came as a high schooler and graduated actually through our Operation Reconnect program. And now she's a professional photographer, discovered her love of photography at the Uhuru Academy. Look at the Ajamus right there, Baba Bomani and Mama Kamaria. You know, both would go on. Number one, they were teachers at the Uhuru Academy, still are. But they both would also go on and get motivated to get their PhD. They're both PhDs now. Well, she's on her way. Yep. Actually at Yale, getting a double doctorate right now. Baba Bomani achieved his PhD as well. Look at Vincent Gully in the front, who graduated from the Uhuru Academy last year. You know, and so
he came in young.
Yeah, he came in young. Yeah, absolutely, and came through our system. We're not here just to be a temporary measure.
Right.
There's going to be Uhuru Academies on the ground 100 years from now.
I say.
All right. So when you support the Uhuru Academy, you're not supporting an idea. You're not supporting just a concept. You're supporting actual work that's going on the ground. Now, are we perfect? No, we're not perfect. Absolutely not. We've made so many mistakes along the way, but we're learning from our mistakes.
That's right.
And we're here. And one thing that we haven't done, we haven't missed a day of school.
Ever.
We haven't missed school. Every year from 2010 to now, school started on the first Tuesday after Labor Day and ended on the last Friday in May.
That's right.
Right. And with you all supporting this work, we can expand that. Right. Our goal is to get the Uhuru Academy established online, because that's our global reach. But once we do that, y'all, we're going to double back and we're going to start land banking. And we're going to give you opportunities to donate land to the Uhuru Academy. And we're going to begin putting more Uhuru Academies on the ground and in the community, here and abroad.
Bring us in.
All right. But you have to get on with this work. Don't wait till we big. All right. Help us get big right now. You know, it's always heartwarming to graduate students who may have stopped out of school in the public school system. You know, this is a graduation for one of our Operation Reconnect students. We work with a lot of young people who don't have a lot of resources, money-wise or family or people-wise, right? And we come in and we help them galvanize those around them who are supporting them, and we give them a pathway to success. Right.
And it also helps the roots. Going back to the proverb, a tree without a roots cannot stand. Their families, the families are grateful and happy for them and supporting them. They bring that unity in of the family because they're coming to support their scholar graduating from the school. So it's another way to show unity. So I mean, I've always enjoyed I love the Uhuru Academy and the camps in the school, but I've always enjoyed attending the Operation Reconnect ceremony because it brings those outside people and look at those faces of those who thought that it was over, didn't think they had another way out once they left high school. Oh, this is it. And we gave that back to them. We gave that purpose back to them, that vision back to them. So I really enjoy it all the time.
I say, you know, and it's gratifying. And y'all, we've been doing this, and we've graduated hundreds of people through our Operation Reconnect program. Yes. We're doing this work, you know, with very little to no funding, just with community support, our own investment, through unity, through Umoja. We're getting these things done. What could we do? What could we do with that major sponsorship, with that major support? Y'all, we have the energy. We have the method. We just need you.
Come on now.
Just need you again. Umoja.
Baba and Mama.
Yes.
Yes.
If I could say, be so boldly to say that the UA Academy is like, it's a way of life.
Yeah.
I mean, to be a member and to be connected to it, whether you're a student, a teacher, an adult, or a child, it's a way of life. And I found it to be a great place to heal. To heal the family to move forward.
Yes, I say
through education, and I look. We a testimony.
I say, and we love you being here. We love your energy and the things that you bring. And you're one. This is one of our first in Walla moves that come on to cooperate and to unify with us. And that's Sister.
Yes, and how ironic that Mama Alexis, you just gave your testimony, right? While Sister Chantel's pictures up, she's the first parent teacher ever.
Yes, she was.
At the Uhuru Academy.
Yes.
This is the first parent teacher ever at the Uhuru Academy that brought her 4 children.
Yes, she did.
In, right? And then volunteered her services as well. And she was an excellent teacher. You know, still is. Yes. And still is. And I'm glad you brought that up. And that's a perfect place to pause this presentation. A perfect place to pause this presentation. Mama Alexis, and let me do this. All right, cool. Perfect place to pause it. You know, and
I don't know if you can do a commercial.
Mama Koyo produces in my ear.
I do.
Right, in real time. Like it just like, you know, she be producing in my ear in real time. I got a whole schedule. I have a whole schedule over here. You know, but at any rate, before we move on to our next, you know, a quick break and move on to our next segment, you know, Mama Lex, if you could, you just touched on it, you know, but if you could expound a little bit about your family's Uhuru Academy experience.
Oh, I didn't have anything prepared.
It's come from
how organic this is. My family we were introduced to the UA Academy through Dr. Ma'at via IG. We were a newly abroad family, and we were in Saudi Arabia at the time, and we were looking for education for our children. They had been in the public school system for majority of their life, so we knew we didn't want to, without trashing any other resources, use one of the online public school resources. So I heard about Baba, and I was like, well, let me go ahead and look this man up. He sound amazing on IG, so I want to see if that's the real him. So when we scheduled a meeting, it was the real him. He was just as organic and personable as he is when he is speaking, and as passionate as he is about education and educating our children. That is exactly who he was. And I swear it was like, sign us up. We just want to do it. We don't care. We don't care the price. We're gonna find a way. As my grandmother would say, if God gave it to you, or he put you there to get it, he'll provide for you to have it. And that is exactly what happened. The Creator provided for us to find a means to do it. And our children, they didn't even know what we were sending them into, but once they got there, they knew, and they loved it, and they grown. They were very shy, especially Alandis, who you were just seeing earlier. She was very shy. That little girl now is so bold. She will speak about colonizers in a room full of anybody. And I'll be like, oh, Lord, we're going to have to drag you out of here. Do not do that. These are These are just children. Don't tell them about the colonizers just yet. Let them get a little older. She does that. We have 3 children here, and last year we lost a teacher, and I was like, well, Baba, well, first I went to Mom Nicole. I was like, well, if you need help, I've taught 2nd grade before. I've also subbed at schools and been teaching children since I was younger. And I do have a little background in education. And she was like, well, let me reach out to Baba and tell him that you're willing to help.
Don't threaten me with a good time.
That was I had already said yeah in my head, but I just want you to think that we working together. Umoja.
You must have, because I think he called me the next day and he gave me the opportunity to join the school, and I was like, oh yeah, okay, I'm ready.
Hey,
as nervous as I was, the children are like, because I've had different types of teaching experiences, and the children here at the UA Academy. I say this in a great way of appreciation for them, because they are like no other students.
Yeah.
They come to school and they want to learn.
Yes.
They come to school and they ask the questions of things that they don't understand. They're not afraid to ask questions.
Right. Yeah.
And they also are willing to start from the very beginning. Even when they think they know it, they will hold back and let you start from the very beginning, and they will see exactly where a problem went wrong. They will come up with, we can do this too, making the assignment a little bit more difficult and adding more work to it.
Yes.
And they think it's fun. They want to add more work. I'm like, I was trying to give you an easy assignment, and they want the work. They want the rigor of education, and that's that within itself deserves an applause just to the students. And that's a testament to the environment that Mama Nicole and Baba Amin have created. And I'm thankful for it.
We're thankful for you.
Right. And our parents, the Uhuru Academy parent, number one, once you say, I'm willing to invest in my child's education, we know you're a certain type of parent.
You are committed to education.
They mean it. They mean it.
Yes, they mean it. And Uhuru Academy parents make you teach too. And they keep you on your toes as well. And we knew that coming in, that those are the challenges that we're going to have, is that, people, when they invest in something, they want results.
Right.
They want results. And so one of the biggest testaments of being here 14 years later is that when you talk to Uhuru Academy parents, you're not talking to a parent that's just happy somebody watching their child.
Right.
So Uhuru Academy parent tells you that this is a good place. It's a good place.
Right.
And so we appreciate you, and you bring so much to our program, and what we do. And thank you.
We give thanks to you and your
Yes.
family. Yes. Great job.
All right. And shout out to Sanique Israel. I'm glad I'm in this school. It isn't like public school. It lets us lets us be open to our goals and our own history. I appreciate this school. What? Out the mouth of man. Right. Now, you mentioned Dr. Mayat earlier, and that's how you found us. Again, another example of unity. Right, Dr. Mayat, who has a son, Jalen, in our school.
Yes.
But also, Dr. Mayat has her own program called Conscious Ingenuity.
Yes.
Right. This is the hardest working woman on the planet.
Yes, she
is. She's an engineering professor at Morgan State. She has her own program called Conscious Ingenuity, and somehow she gets to go viral on the internet. Like that is a trip. Like, how you blow your platform up? You got 8 jobs. You know what I'm saying? But we've known each other for years, and we got together 2 years ago and said, you know what? Let's combine African history and STEM, right? And we came up with the UACI Summer STEM Camp, right? Uhuru Academy Conscious Ingenuity Summer STEM Camp. We launched it last summer. We did another one this summer. Y'all, great results, right? Great results. We're going to do another one on spring break, right? So this week I will be releasing the dates and the sign-up information for this spring break's STEM camp. right? Children not only are learning the history of Black people in STEM, but they get a microbit computer mailed to their home, and they learn basic coding, cybersecurity, AI. And in this summer, we were able to get sponsorships from the CAP Center and the AI Center at Morgan State University, and they sent out brand new Google Chromebooks to all of our participants. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Morgan State University. Umoja. Unity, right? Unity. And so we're gonna take a quick break, but we're gonna take that break, and I'm gonna play some parent testimonials from this summer's UACI STEM camp.
Stay tuned, guys. Stay here. We got great
you and Dr. Mayat for providing this wonderful camp in the middle of summer. I was very, very excited that we were able to allow Cody to participate. I've been in IT for 20 years myself. I'm a network operations analyst. And so when I was listening to the coursework from Baba Chaz, I'm sorry. I was really, really thrilled. I mean, the level of engagement, the information, the context. I'm like, Cody, this is, this is stuff that I do in our department. So, and not me specifically, but folks on within the department. So I just really am pleased. I'm grateful that she's being exposed. I want to thank you, Baba Amin, for your engagement, your sense of humor. Cody was always quoting you, funny stuff that you said. I particularly like your ashe. It's extremely powerful. I love it. So I just want to give thanks. And, hopefully if the universe bends in our favor, we'll be able to participate again.
Ashe. Mic check 1 2 1 2. Let's see. Did I unmute myself? I did. Okay, good. So just a parent testimonial about the UACI STEM camp. Y'all, we're going to get more information to you about our next camp shortly, and so yeah, that's what's up, man. This has been a journey of unification. And Mama Alexis, I'm going to put you in Black stage for a minute. All right. Cool. She did good too. She was talking to us. She was like, "Oh, you gonna bring me up? I'm nervous about that." Was she not amazing? Was she not amazing? Right. It is. It's warm. It's warm. It's plenty warm in here, y'all. Oh, right.
I'm good. I think I'm good.
Y'all, every day this week we're gonna have us a guest speaker, a special guest, right? And a lot of people say, "Ooh, special guest, find somebody that's famous on the internet. Find somebody." Y'all, we bringing in powerful people that we have relationships with. We interviewing family, right? We're bringing family in that we wouldn't be here without. You know what I'm saying? And so today we're going to start off this week talking about unity with a sister, a queen that we unified with, a family that we unified with in order to bring our brand of education to South Carolina. We want to give examples of unity. It's not enough just to say we need to come together. Let's give examples. Any effective teacher gonna give examples of people coming together. And we want to share this powerful example of Black people coming together today. Y'all, I'm sitting here right now with co-founder of UASC International, Miss E.I. Keontae Infinite. What's happening, my sister?
Oh, man. So I'm sitting over here. I guess I was backstage in person, hearing my brother and my sister just do what they do, just talk, they beautiful Black talk. And I just got up immediately. It was like, I'm so grateful for y'all to be connected with such powerful beings. We met in 2013. And they flew out to Columbia, South Carolina. There was an ASCAD conference held at Benedict. And I always tell a story, so here you go. But hey, because y'all ain't heard it, y'all got to hear it.
We went home last year. Somebody come and say, "Man, I heard y'all went to New York and got rich." I'm like, okay, we need to get on here and tell the story a little bit more. Number one, we're not in New York.
They in South Kakalaki. Whoop, whoop.
So we're sitting in this conference, and a beautiful sister and I had just presented on starting a school. And we were talking charter and all this type of stuff. And my mother and I were not in agreement. But at that time, we were like, okay, we just need a school. So we presented, here comes Baba Amin. I look over to Nkoyo, titty out. She just feeding little baby Uhuru at the time. And I was like, oh, these are my people. You said this line so I was that kid, because we all have that one in our family that got beat all the time, right? I was that one. And it's because I live by this saying of sometimes you got to ask for forgiveness, not permission. You stood up there at Benedict campus and said that line. And I was like, oh, shoot, this is my brother. These are my people. Like, I was looking for y'all, right? And so 2014, we drove out there. Was that 2015? 2014, we drove out. We drove out for the Afrikan-centered Education Conference. And RBG Family Weekend. It was on Black-owned land, full of just beautiful Black people, knowing who we are, knowing whose we are, and knowing why we're here. Like, that's such a powerful feeling to know why you're here.
I say.
We sat in that conference and there was sisters teaching how to make essential oils to the babies. I mean, it was STEM at its finest. And as a scientist myself, I was sparked. So 2015, we fly Baba Amin out to Columbia. We start training. And I say, you went back to Columbia. I mean, you went back to Fort Worth. I call you. I was like, yo, how you feel about us using the name? Because immediately I was sparked with this notion of an independent African-centered school system.
Right.
So now we're not talking about one school that, let's say, finances aren't there, one school, they don't have the teachers or whatever, that they fold up and close shop. And now, you've cut the head off. And so we have effectively been building this system, this freedom school system, and it feels so powerful to be sitting next to you.
And that initial meeting, who would have thought it, right? And when you called and asked, like, can we use the name? I'm like, in the back of my mind, I'm like, yeah, please use it. You know what I'm saying? Of course, you know what I'm saying? But I was so honored, I was so honored by that, because a lot of times, and it's happened to me where you'll share a vision, and then someone will take it, but then say, well, I'm supposed to build my own thing with it, right? And what was different and special about how you approached me was, you was like, hey, let's build something together.
Yeah.
Can we not only, because I didn't ask you, I didn't say you have to be in Uhuru Academy. You can be whatever you want, just teach the babies. You came to me and said, no, we want to be in Uhuru Academy.
We live in South Carolina, where there's a University of South Carolina, Columbia. There's a University of South Carolina, Aiken. There's a University of South Carolina, Upstate, which is in Spartanburg. There's a University of South Carolina. So, like, to know that if you build a system, I have a mother and sister who graduated from USC Columbia. I have another sister who graduated USC Upstate. Well, shoot, you mean to tell me the people in Tanzania can graduate from Uhuru Academy Community Center?
Right.
And then there's another that can graduate from Uhuru Academy online, and another that can graduate from Uhuru Academy South Carolina International Learning Center.
Yes.
So that's what I saw. That's what was placed in my heart. And I'm just grateful that you saw the vision too.
No, absolutely.
It was your vision too.
Absolutely. I'm like, that's where we at. That's what we want to see it. And that's the vision. And then we took it a whole another step further. A few years after that, y'all start the school successfully, right? You're in the space. Well, y'all like us, moving more as you grow, you move to multiple spaces, right?
We started in a garage.
We started in a secret classroom in the back of a school. We weren't even supposed to be there, right? Y'all started in a garage, then y'all moved to a center. To a space. But then I get a call around 2017, towards the end of 2017, early 2018, Baba. We just made a major move, and you all invited me to come out here and keynote the 2018 awards program at the end of May.
No, 2019. Because that's how quick the turnaround was.
Okay.
That y'all moved
Yeah. So 2018, you told me about it.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah. So 2018, you told me about it. Okay. And then we went and worked. And shout out to the Prince family. We went and put a school on the ground in Houston, which we're gonna talk about that this week too, y'all, because that was another display of unity, right? But we're still in communication because we both have Uhuru Academy, right? You invite me out in 2019. And the Washingtons pulled me to the side like the Black Mafia and made me an offer.
Yes,
that I couldn't refuse. Right. It was like, come out, but it wasn't an offer about money. It was more of an offer about resources, shared resources, and that sort of thing. And when you're unifying, when you believe in Black unity, you can't just look at the dollar figure as the unifying bond, right? And what I saw was a beautiful school, because y'all had purchased this campus. And this is the hardest working family in the world. They don't hire people. They contract themselves, right? So now you want to talk about unity. I should have had the camera going, because that's all I'm good for. I should have had the camera going while they were doing the baseboards and all. Y'all renovate this place, right? Turn it into the most beautiful school I've ever been in. Okay, the most beautiful school, especially most beautiful African-centered school I've ever been in. And we get the invite to come be a part of solidifying this.
So move your bodies here.
Yeah. It's not online, bro. Come on through, right. I fell in love with the area, the scenery, and I fell in love with y'all. Yeah. And I was like, you know what? This is gonna be great for our children, for my wife. And we loaded up the truck and moved to South Carolina 2019. And we've been making it work ever since. And the unification is still here, it's still strong, it ain't going nowhere. And it ain't going nowhere. We're learning so much being out here as administrators. You know what I'm saying? I believe that you all have learned a lot as far as school culture, environment, you know what I'm saying? That sort of thing. And so that type of synergy, y'all, is what Black unity is all about. Not just unifying for the sense of unifying, but really unifying for work. For the work, right? And so I'm just honored to have you here today and to be a part of this journey, you know what I'm saying, with us, right? And y'all, check this out. You see uascinternational.com or .org, but you got the .com on the screen right now, right? And that's where you go to support UASC International, correct? Right. And then $ UASC International as well, okay? And when you support the Uhuru Academy, you're supporting all Uhuru Academies. Okay, because we support each other. So support UASC International. My children are students there, right? Support UA online, because I teach at UASC International, and that allows me the mobility, the mobility to work with one another and not have to worry about the other side of it. Does that make sense, y'all? Right? And so we want to build more. Are we done?
Oh, not
even. Are we done building schools?
This is the beginning. This is only the beginning.
This is only the beginning.
Absolutely.
And this is the only beginning of this fundraiser. $100,000, 2024. Right. We're going to build UASC International. I'm down with UASC International. We're going to build Uhuru Academy. We're going to build UhuruAcademy.org, the world's greatest online learning platform for Black people. Then we're going to double back and we're going to go on a land banking campaign like Booker T. Washington. And all these beautiful Black families are going to be donating an acre, 10 acres, 4 acres to the Uhuru Academy movement. We're going to put a sign on your land, say future home of an Uhuru Academy. Right? And the value of that land is going to undergird our movement and everything that we need to do. And so the vision is here. We're going to put a school on the ground in Africa, in multiple places on the continent, right? So we're Brazil.
The Africa of the Americas.
Africa of the Americas, I say. And this not us dreaming. We're working on this, right? We're working on this. Only thing missing, supporters, is you.
I used to joke. I don't do it anymore, but I used to joke and say, if I got to sell one of these damn kidneys, right, for Uhuru Academy, I don't say that no more because words have power. So anyways, just know your support. It goes to actually building learning institutions for melanated children to learn to love themselves from the beginning. All this beauty you see right now, this is a long journey that had to circumnavigate so much self-hatred because of the school environment that I was placed in. So imagine an environment where your young people, that's not even a factor, whether or not they love themselves, that's foundation. So here we are doing God's work, the creators working through us to bring about the Uhuru Academy around the world. Put your shields.
You know what I was about to do? I was about to do that. Put your shield up, baby. Yeah. Boom. Boom. Y'all see it. Y'all see it. And y'all understand this. Y'all understand this. This is an opportunity for the community. We're launching this fundraiser, give the community an opportunity to be a part of something that's going to manifest anyway. Right? This is happening. This is happening. All right. So be a part of it. This is what you've been looking for. This is what you've been looking to be a part of. Come on. All right. Thank you.
I appreciate you, Baba. This is my big brother right here. Like I always wanted a big brother. And when I saw him, heard him, met in Koya, was like, that's my sister. This is my big brother. So to be building schools of freedom around the world with your family. I mean, my father helps with the actual building of structures, right?
The hands. Right.
I just brought his drills back because I was building some stairs. You know what I'm saying? Like, my mother is the director. Like, she is the one who manages all. She is Yeye. She is the queen mother. My oldest sister is an educator at the school, and she's the bursar, right? My middle sister, she is the assistant director and very much being shaped to take over things, take over operations, I should say, because we are a unit, right?
A great unit.
This is Umoja. So just know you have everything in you, everything within your communities, everything within your families to bring about an Uhuru Academy in your town.
We ready. We ready. Are you? Right? We are ready. Are you? And I'm going to share. Oh, that's not the right folder. All right. We're going to jump to some more edutainment from our students. Right. And then I'm going to come back. I'm going to share some images from UASC International. And we have one of our students that's going to give a Kwanzaa presentation. And then we're going to be out of here. Right. But right now, if I can find my cursor, there it is. All right. Right now, we're going to, and let me put this up right quick. Let me put this up. We're going to a poem. All right. Now, one of our students, beautiful young lady by the name of Dorlia Wooders, wrote a beautiful poem for today's principal. Right. And now Dorlia wasn't available to record the poem and to get it done. Right. But my sister, and who's also been a business manager for the Uhuru Academy, my sister, Dr. Stacy Parker Knight, she was so taken by the poem, she volunteered to read it on behalf of Dorlia. And that's the type of intergenerational unity that we need, but she was so impressed by it. She decided to read it. She couldn't be here live. So then I said, you know what? We're going to create a Dr. Stacy Parker Knight puppet. And we're going to animate this poem, right? So check this out, y'all.
Before we go to this, let me just say, the Uhuru Academy comes through. You heard him talk about his sister. I spoke of my family. The Uhuru Academy comes through and helps to restore families. It helps to heal families, like just by having a shared mission. So, we ready. Are you?
Get in. Come on.
That is telling us to unite. Umoja. First principle of Kwanzaa that is telling us to unite. Umoja, that defines us as a community, telling us to fight. Our ancestors' commands that we all do this. There is more strength in numbers, as seen by a fist. An open palm can cause harm when used, but a resistful fist can leave one bruised. It's up to us to choose which street to take. Not supporting each other has been a tragic mistake. There is more at stake than what meets the eyes. Too many of us are caught up with media lies. They're programming minds, doing it enjoyably, feeding us like nobody cares to keep us living separately. Why can't they just treat us fairly? We will be okay once we all unite.
Y'all, wasn't that a beautiful piece? Wasn't that a beautiful
Absolutely.
piece by Dorlia? You know, and shout out to Dorlia Woodards and the whole and Deanna, her mother. You know what I'm saying? Dewan, you know, our whole West Coast family out there. You know what I'm saying? And so, yeah, my Dr. Parker Knight was so taken by that poem. She said, "Let me read it. I want to read it." And I'm like, "Of course you can do that." You know, and so beautiful, beautiful, beautiful work, Dorlia. All right, y'all, we coming down the home stretch today. We're coming down the home stretch, right? But it wouldn't be a celebration if we didn't celebrate our students and give our students opportunity to show their greatness, right?
Right.
And so we have one of our MSINGI 1 students or fourth graders, Miss Sanaya Israel here. I'm going to bring Sanaya to the front stage. Right? I'm going to bring Sanaya. All right. How you doing, Sanaya?
Good.
All right, all right. And let me bring your teacher in here too.
I'm about to say that's
Let me
Miss
bring your
Harris,
teacher.
baby.
Let me bring your teacher in here as well. You know what I'm saying? And so
I'm up here screaming, "That's my student!"
so y'all, we had several students to do Kwanzaa presentations. Some did a presentation on a particular Nguzo Saba, a particular principle. And then we had a few that just did presentations for the whole holiday. So Naya, I went and looked at your presentation and I just thought it was amazing, right? Yes. I just thought it was amazing. And I'm like, okay, so Naya has to present on Umoja Day because that's going to set the tone for the rest of the week.
That's right.
Right? That's right. And so Naya, are you ready?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. So tonight I'm going to share my screen, right? And all you have to do, I'll do the slides for you, and all you have to do is give the presentation. You cool with that? We have a slight delay. We are hundreds of miles apart.
Yes.
You cool with that, Sanaya? Unmute yourself.
Yes.
Okay, cool. Let's do this. You know I have to give you a form. Well, Mama Alexis, you want to give her an introduction?
Sure. Okay, now introducing Sanaya, the story tamer.
Yes, Sanaya.
Let's go. All right, let me see. I lost my cursor again.
Oh, on there.
Let me get set up. Okay. All right, and we're gonna go here. Boom. Right. Boom. Okay. So Sanaya, I'm gonna hit play on it, and I'll pause on each slide. Okay.
Okay.
All right, Sanaya.
Appreciation.
All right, cool.
Welcome to my Kwanzaa presentation. The first principle of Kwanzaa is Umoja. The first celebration is an important part of our community's end of year holiday celebrations, and its first principle, Umoja, which means unity, is at the core of who we are as one unit.
Copy and paste that. Okay. Well, we know where you got that blurb from. What we got right here?
You got to unmute yourself.
Okay, let me just play the video. What we got here?
That's a video.
Okay, I pretty much knew you was gonna establish that.
Oh, it didn't play. Okay.
Oh, and the link did not play. All right, so go ahead and tell us about the second principle of Kwanzaa.
The second principle of Kwanzaa is Kujichagulia.
Okay,
The second principle of Kwanzaa is Kujichagulia, self-determination. This to express itself as both practice and skill. it determines that we as an African people define and develop ourselves instead of allowing and encouraging others to do this.
All right, good deal, good deal, good deal. All right, and then we're gonna skip the vid. I'm gonna post this though.
Yeah.
All right, boom. Tell us about the third principle. Unmute yourself.
The third principle of Kwanzaa is Ujima.
Good.
The third principle is Ujima. Collective work and responsibility, which is to active and inform togetherness and on matters of common
Interest. All right, good job, good job. You're doing great. You're doing great. Let's keep going. Just a few more to go. Nice transition. Go for it.
The fourth principle of Kwanzaa is Ujima.
Ujama.
The fourth
Ujama.
principle of Kwanzaa is Ujima. Cooperative and Ujama.
There you go.
Cooperative and economics.
Good.
Meaning to build and
You did it.
maintain our own stores, shops, and other businesses, and to profit from them
Together. Right? Okay. Let's keep going. To profit from them together. You're doing good. You're doing good. Let's keep going. Boom. What's this one? Unmute yourself. All right.
The fifth principle of Kwanzaa is Nia. The fifth purpose, which is the collective vocation of building, developing, and defining our community is cultural and history in order to regain our historical initiative and greatness.
All right. All right. Good. Good job. Good job. Good job. All right. Let's keep going.
All right. We're on our sixth one.
What's this one?
The sixth principle is Kumba.
There you go.
Creative and logical, following from and is required by the principle of Nia. It is being created.
It's being created. I say. I love the slides.
Absolutely.
And boom.
What's the seventh principle?
The seventh principle of Kwanzaa is Imani. On the last day of Kwanzaa, when we light the final candle, we celebrate Imani, or faith. That means honoring our best traditions as a family.
Yes,
as a community.
I love that definition. I love
that definition.
Yes. Look at that picture.
I love these pictures.
Yes.
Play on Al. And there's a Kwanzaa song.
I love that. We have to post that so
we have to post it so everybody can do it. It won't let me go from the link in here for whatever reason. All right.
That is beautiful.
I love that slide.
Yeah, that slide.
That's really good. Really good. So Naya, great job.
Great job. Wakosa.
Sanaya, did you enjoy putting this presentation together? I didn't hear you.
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Well, you did a great job. Shavon, your big brother says you left no crumbs. Let me find my cursor here and let's get some positive feedback. Boom. Shavon, Sanique said she did that. Norley said great job. I got a couple of for reals. All right, right. Great job. Mama Alexis, what you think? Is Mama Alexis still in? Oh, she may have jumped out. Okay. Well, hey, Sanaya, great job for representing the school today and presenting all 7 principles of Kwanzaa. All right. You will be the only student presentation today. We'll have more student presentations on tomorrow as well, and shout out to Latrina Kilpatrick, just made a $25 donation to the Uhuru Academy. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for that. Y'all got brother James Horace just signed on to be a monthly Uhuru Academy patron as well, and so to all of our supporters out there, thank you for everything that you do. All right, and let me go here. All right, cool. And Sanaya, thank you very much as well.
We appreciate you, Sanaya.
All right, cool.
I think Mama Alexis is back. Did I hear her pop in?
Yep, right there.
She did it by herself.
All right, y'all. Remember, you can support the Uhuru Academy right now by going to Cash App, $ Uhuru Academy. You can also go to patreon.com, beginning a relationship with our movement at patreon.com/Uhuru Academy, or you can scan the QR code in the upper right-hand corner of the screen and donate to the Uhuru Academy. What I really want y'all to do, like and share this video.
That's right.
And let people know that there's something powerful and positive happening in our community that everyone should enjoy and everyone should be a part of. Ashe?
Ashe.
We got any closing remarks today?
I was going to ask you a question. I know we had our digital Kinara. I didn't know if we had that up, but
you asked that in pre-production.
I will remember for tomorrow. No, closing remarks. This has been a beautiful first start of our Kwanzaa celebration. We give thanks for everybody who joined in with us. Continue to like, share, and continue to, get your family members to join in some Umoja with you, and y'all go in together and pledge an amount of a donation. That'll be wonderful. We give thanks for you. I give thanks for Mama Alexis representing coming in to help represent our Wallamu team, and shouting out to her students in Singy 1. It's great. I look forward to us doing this again tomorrow and the rest of the week. Man, this is only the beginning. Y'all just get ready for more of the history of the Uhuru Academy and more of the just great things that are going on with us and what we do on a daily basis. I love you guys. Don't mind telling you, we got all our students coming in. We got some students. We got Sanaya, Shazai. We got Norley and Nana coming in. We give thanks. Mama Alexis is here. What do y'all got to say?
Anybody have any closing remarks?
I wanted to say that I had a great time in this meeting. I'm so happy to meet you all. And this is the first.
We missed you guys, honestly.
We miss y'all too. Yeah.
We miss y'all too. See y'all next week. I got plenty of
yes. I mean, like,
don't.
I miss you all. Thank you all so much.
Hey, we miss y'all too. And continue to enjoy y'all day. We'll be black tomorrow. All right.
Yes.
We'll be black tomorrow. We got to celebrate Kuji Chagalia together. So tomorrow, 2 hours, let's celebrate with one another. I did not bring my Kinara over here, but I do have. I just gotta find it. Yep. I have a digital Kinara that I wanted to show off. right? And let's see here.
Yes, that's
all right. It's kind of cut off though because of me.
Okay.
Hold on, let me find a good one. I have the good one too. Hold up.
We'll be showing off our digital Kinara that was created by one of our scholars here at the Uhuru Academy, a brother by the name of Tanai. And we give thanks to being able to display the creativity and the due diligence of our students. You know, we like to, we always hear, oh, they don't want to learn. These children don't want to learn. Yes, they absolutely do. And they want to create as well.
Yeah, they absolutely do want to learn and create it. And you know what? I'm not finding it right now.
We'll have it tomorrow.
So I'll have it queued up tomorrow so you all can see it. Because we want to light a candle every day.
Every day.
All right. We want to light a candle every day. So if you have a Kinara set up in your home, light that candle today. We're going to light our Kinara today. You know, I changed locations. We didn't bring our Kinara, so we're going to light our Kinara when we go home on behalf of everybody that's a part is celebrating Kwanzaa with us.
Ashe. And today is day one, Umoja. So that's lighting your black candle.
Your black candle.
Your black candle first.
Right. Light your black candle first. Okay. All right, y'all. Hey, great job, Uhuru Academy. Great job, Uhuru Academy students. Great job to the community. Like and share this stream. We love you. We don't mind telling you. Abarigani.
Umoja. Yes.
All right, Umoja.
I know. They just be doing
up to something. He's like he's taking over the world. All right, we out of here, y'all.
We see y'all later.
Peace.
Yes. Peace, James Horace. Umoja to you, brother.
What was this right here?
Peace, my sister Kamario. Be like a girl. Yes, co-founder. Be like a girl. Peace, Umoja to you, sis. Happy Kwanzaa to you as well, and the family in the funky town.
All right. Let's see. Oh no, I just.
Uhuru Academy overall is an amazing school from the teacher to the students. Is a place where kids can build their confidence and learn how to write, read, type, all of that good stuff. We learn our history here. We honor our ancestors, so we learn about who we are and where we come from, and I really enjoy this about this school. And like everybody's pretty much saying, it's a safe space, and we can always be able to feel like we can open up to our classmates and our teachers. So that's what I love.
I love the environment in that they promote not being afraid to ask for help.
Something positive about the Uhuru Academy is this is a safe space, and you can be able to say whatever you want to say without being embarrassed. Just like how Imani said, I've been able to sometimes I can be shy talking around people, but y'all taught me not to be shy and everything. This is a very good school. The part that I love about this is when we do ancestor reverence and African history.
I think this is the greatest school I've ever went to because you teach me about my history, and at the other schools they never taught me one thing about my history. They just taught the only black people they talked about at my other schools were Carter G. Woodson, Martin Luther King, and I think that's it. So you guys helped me learn my true history.